Welcome to another ABS online video. Let's go and find out what we're going to learn today. Hello everyone. Finally, it's week 30. Finally. That sounds sad. We are here one last time, but it's not a sad time. It's a happy time. You have climbed up so many steps to get here. Well done. One last time, let's find out how you are. What do you think? I am... You know them by now. I am fine. Or I am good. Or maybe I am great. But maybe you feel I am wonderful. Which one are you going for this week? I always go for great, because I always feel great. I love doing this. I love speaking to you. I love helping you. It's great. This is going to be super crazy. I think you know why. It is our final review. Yes! I hope you're excited. You know what review means. We are going to look again at what we have done. He's going to look very carefully. Well, we can't really look super carefully at everything, can we? Because you have done so much. But let's try. We're going to quickly look at the whole year. 30 weeks. That's a lot. Where did we start? That's a long time ago. We looked at you and your body. Chin, cheeks, knees, ankles. Yes, there we are. There's your chin and your cheek. There's your knee and your ankle. So we looked at your face. Your knees and ankles, they are joints. Places where your body can bend. So we started out very small. We started out just with you. Then we got bigger. What was next? What's a little bit bigger than you? Family. Your aunts and cousins. That's quite a big family. How big is your family? Well, maybe you live with just a few people, but maybe your family is much bigger, with people living in different places. Next came your home. Many things in many rooms. Wow, do you remember what we have there? We have a grand piano and a candelabra. What a great word, wow, candelabra. I don't think many houses have a candelabra. Do you? Then we got bigger again. So we started out small by looking at you. Then we got bigger by looking at your family. Then bigger by looking at your home. And then bigger. What did we look at next? Super places in your city. Well, that's an important place, isn't it? The hospital. Then, biggest of all, the environment. Wow. And we asked, where do different animals live? Don't forget the plants as well. We looked at the rainforest. We looked at the tundra. They're very different environments, and so, of course, they have very different plants and animals. Wow. So, you, your family, your home, your city, the environment. Wow. We just kept getting bigger and bigger. Oh, now, that's a great environment, isn't it? What was that? It's the grassland. And that wonderful animal there, well, that's a bison. Now we are here. That didn't take long, did it? We have seen all those things in reviews before. So that was sort of like a review of the reviews. What were the last few topics? So let's think about the last 6 weeks. Now, that is one of my favourite jobs. I think it's really important. We talked about jobs and special days. So let's think. The job, well, he is a construction worker. And that special day, well, that is Songkran in Thailand. 2 important things to finish our year. So first came jobs. Do you remember what these jobs were? Baker, vet, construction worker, mechanic. We looked at lots of other jobs as well. But these, we saw them several times. Oh, I like the baker. She makes great cakes. The construction worker is very important. Construction workers make everything around us. Roads, homes, hospitals. Very important. We asked a great question. Actually, we asked lots of good questions. But what about this one? What do you want to be? Now, that's a very difficult question. Some people never really know the answer, but it's good to think. I would like to be a farmer. Why? I love to eat fresh food. So we looked at the jobs and then we gave a reason. A reason is why we give that answer. So if you want to be a farmer, the reason is you like fresh food. Was there another one? I would like to be a construction worker. Okay, good job. Why? Homes are so important to everyone. Well, that's great. It is a very important job. So there is our reason. We want to be a construction worker, and then we give a reason. We also use some really super verbs. Different jobs do different things. Do. That means we need a verb. We looked at what people did at work. Do you remember some of the new verbs? Well, sing, dance, sleep. I think you know those verbs, and I don't think many jobs will ask you to sing or dance. And I can't think of any job where you have to sleep. That would be a good job though. So let's see if you can match verbs with jobs. Here's the jobs: vet, baker, astronaut, librarian, mechanic. Let's look at the verbs. Bake. That one's easy. A baker will bake. Heal. A vet will heal. Heal means make sick things well again. The vet will heal the sick cat. Repair. The mechanic will repair the car. Repair means make something that was broken work again. Organise. The librarian will organise the books. Organise means put all the things in the right place. We have one more. Explore. The astronaut will explore the new planets. Explore means go and see new places. Great verbs. Where did all the people work? We asked, do you work inside or outside? I am a waiter. I always work inside. I work in a restaurant. So it was a simple question, but a long answer that told us a lot. We used always or usually. And then we said exactly where the people worked. We have 4 new jobs here. Let's see if we can say where they work. We have paramedic, scientist, secretary, baker. Office. A secretary works in an office. A secretary always works inside. Bakery. I think that one's easy, isn't it? The baker works in a bakery. The baker always works inside. Laboratory. The scientist works in a laboratory. The scientist usually works inside, but not always. Ambulance. The paramedic works in an ambulance. The paramedic usually works outside, but not always. What about your mum and dad? Where do they work? All jobs need different things. Something that makes a job easier is called a tool. All of those things, we can call them tools. We looked at what people need to do their job. So, what do they use? 5 good jobs again. Waiter, barber, baker, painter, flight attendant. We keep seeing baker. Maybe that's just my dream job, making cakes. But what do they use? Notepad. A waiter needs a notepad. Scissors. The barber needs scissors. Plane. The flight attendant needs a plane. Paintbrush. The painter needs a paintbrush. Oven. The baker needs an oven. What does your mum and dad need to do their job? Then we started to look at the year, the whole year. The weather in Thailand and England is different. They're both great countries, but very different, especially the weather. We looked at the different weather in these 2 different countries. What's it like in January? In Thailand, it is a little bit cool. What about England? In England, it can be very cold and snowy. I know which one I like. What about in March? It changes a little. In Thailand, it is very hot. In England, it is very rainy. Oh, I think when you use the word very, that's not really good, is it? But which do you want? Very hot or very rainy? Well, I'm going for Thailand again. So, where is nicer? We looked at the whole year in both countries. In Thailand, it never gets really cold, but it can be very hot. In England, the snow is beautiful, but there is a lot of rain. So, I think there's good and bad in both places. But which one do you like most? I'm going for Thailand. Do you agree? Then some very special days. We looked through the year again. We asked what the special day was. We never really looked at anyone's birthday, did we? Because everyone's birthday is different. And where is the special day celebrated? We looked at different countries again, because different countries have different special days. We started at the beginning. The first special day is Lunar New Year. Sometimes we just call it Chinese New Year. But Lunar New Year is celebrated in some different countries as well. This is a different date each year, but it is in late January or early February. That's because the lunar calendar, well, that uses the moon, and it's a little bit different to the date calendar because that uses the sun. What came next? Next is Songkran. This is a special day in Thailand. It's a lot of fun. This is a different date each year, but it is in the middle of April. Sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later. Again, because we use the lunar calendar, and that looks at the moon. Then we went into winter. This is when we have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a very important day in America. Again, other countries have Thanksgiving, but it's very, very special in America. This is a special day in America. This is always the fourth Thursday in November. So again, it might be a different date, each year, but it's always the fourth Thursday in November. So it must be right near the end of November. We looked at special days again. Why did we talk about them again? They are so important to the whole country. A birthday is really only important to you and your family. But these special days are important to everyone in the country. So what do people do? What do people do on Thanksgiving? There is so much food at Thanksgiving, there isn't much time for other things. But everyone loves to watch a big parade on TV. So Thanksgiving is mainly about food, more food, and more food. What about Lunar New Year? Lunar New Year decorations are important. Everything is red. Red lanterns and red envelopes are everywhere. The red envelopes are very important. They've got money inside. That's great. And what about Songkran? Well, Songkran visits to the temple are important. It's a time for us to try and clean everything. We clean our homes, we clean the temple, we try to clean ourselves. Not just wash our face, but clean our minds. Then we throw water everywhere. We throw water over our friends and our family. Oh, it's so much fun. So, did you remember everything? I'm sure you remembered a lot, but I don't think I remembered everything. The final part of the final lesson. Oh dear, 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 don't be sad. You have done an amazing job. You really are a superstar. It's not the end. Oh no. You have only finished grade 2. Yep, well done. You are ready for the next step. There's always another step. Just keep going up. So, see you next time. So, please come back soon, you superstars. We will be ready for you. This is just the end of grade 2. Next, we've got grade 3. So go and have a nice rest and then come back and see what we've got for you next year. Wow, we are there right at the end. Here are our 2 final friends. This time, they really do want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You really have done a great job, and it's been really nice being with you. See you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching our video today. Please don't forget subscribe, and that will help us to make lots more videos for you. Thank you. Bye.